Water tanks are really helpful in our homes and schools. Why? Because they store water to be used when there is a water shortage from the main source. In the same way, capacitors store up electrical energy that is flowing through a circuit at any point in time. They release the energy stored when the current reduces in the circuit so that the device can stay powered for a while. So in a sense, a capacitor is like a battery because they both store electrical energy. But unlike a battery, the capacitor releases the energy very quickly, even quicker than 1 second. Another difference between the battery and the capacitor is that the battery generates electrical energy through a chemical reaction, but the capacitor has to be charged first with an external power source before it can release electrical energy. One interesting thing is that when a capacitor is connected to a circuit with a resistor, it can control the amount of time it takes for an event to occur in the circuit. For example, capacitors control when the LED in a circuit lights up. Cool, right? The capacitor comes in different sizes and shapes. It can be as small as an ant or as big as a bin. The capacitor has a container that looks like a tank on top and then 2 metal strips that are attached to the container. The shorter metal strip is the negative and the longer metal strip is the positive. On the container of the capacitor, there are some numbers which show the value of the capacitor. This is referred to as the capacitance. The capacitance simply means how much electrical energy can be stored in the capacitor. Inside the container, there are 2 metal plates and an insulating material called a dielectric. The metal plates are placed very close to each other in parallel, with a dielectric between them to make sure they don't touch. The dielectric can be made out of all sorts of insulating materials: paper, glass, rubber, plastic, or anything that will not allow the flow of current. To represent a capacitor in a circuit, you use 2 parallel lines of the same length as shown here, or one of the parallel lines can be slightly curved.